This is find perimeter when given side lengths. So again, last time we were just given units and we had to count them up. Now we're being expected to add, and we know how to add. We've been doing it for quite a few streams now. 10 and 10 is 20, and 18 is 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Do not be afraid to use those fingers. Doesn't matter how old you are. There are other ways that you could have done that, obviously, but that's my way. This is a rectangle, so you are expected to know, this is a little bit of a leap. You are expected to know here that a rectangle has identical measures on opposite sides. You are expected to be able to look at this diagram, which only has two of the sides actually labeled, and you are expected to be able to go, oh, this is also 18 meters. That's a messed up M. Let's try that again. And this is 31 meters. And now you can add them up, or you can do what I did before when we were counting around the rectangle, where you add them up once and then double it, multiply by 2. Either way works. In this case, I think what I'm going to do is note that 18 and 18 is 36, 36 and 31 is 67, and 31 is 98. I really hope I did that right in my head, but it's not the end of the world if I didn't. Nice. Okay, good to see that I'm still keeping clear up here. After the pandemic, you know, all the isolation time, it's easy to let your brain go to waste. You gotta keep moving. One side of a regular pentagon is 7 units. Again, a slightly different take, but in exactly the same problem, right? It is 7 units per side, and all you need to remember is that a pentagon is 5 sides. If you have 5 sides and each one is 7, 5 times 7 is 35 units. So again, we're using diagrams in some ways, we're using vocabulary in other ways, and we are constantly reinforcing earlier knowledge. It's very important that a student be consistently reminded, at least early on, that yes, a pentagon has 5 sides, an octagon has 8 sides. They are very strange and very weird and sometimes complicated words, and it's important to give students a lot of time to process them. 17 times 2 is 34. 11 times 2 is 22. 34 and 22 is 56. Oh, wow. I guess I didn't have to actually do that. All right, so either way, there are 2 ways that we could do this. The way I did it was 2 times 11 plus 17, but I distributed, right? I did 2 times 17 and 2 times 11. That is one way that I could have gone. The other identical way is C, which is 11 plus 11 plus 17 plus 17. Both of these are correct, I hope. Nice. Good job, me. What is the perimeter of the triangle? Triangles are nice because they're the smallest, not smallest. They have the fewest sides of all polygons. You only have to add 3 things up. 8 and 6 is 14, and 10 is 24 centimeters. Again, you should... Now, here's an interesting one, because I'm not 100% sure, maybe my memory isn't working properly, I'll look back at earlier VODs. I'm not sure we've seen parallelograms before. Like the rectangle, parallelograms have identical opposite sides. Not identical, congruent is the word we use in geometry. So that's 15 centimeters, and that's 9 centimeters. But I don't know that we've been explicitly told that in Khan Academy yet. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. I'll have to look back. But yes, in this case, just like with a rectangle, we can do 15 times 2 is 30, 9 times 2 is 18. Add those up, you get 48. One side of a regular triangle. Again, vocabulary. Quick review. Regular is the same thing as equilateral. We just don't want to say or write the word equilateral every single time. Regular, when it comes to polygons, means that all of the sides are the same. And each side is 5 units, and it is a triangle. 5 times 3 is 15. And that is finding perimeter when given side lengths. So again, it's either addition where necessary or multiplication where you can. When all of the sides are the same, then that repeated addition, well, that's literally, legitimately what multiplication is, right? We invented it just for that purpose. All right.